Howdy peeps, I'm Greg and this is Tone on a Budget, and this is where I review equipment for the average musician. Um, like me, I'm an average musician. But today, we really can't call today's episode, today's review, tone. We can call it tone, definitely, but not on a budget. Um, Many of us will save our money for long periods of time to be able to afford that expensive, high quality instrument that we've been dreaming of since we were kids. And, sometimes it takes a while to get that money saved up. And when we get it, we're like, we can't give it to the music store fast enough. Take my money. Um, we're not millionaires, we're not rock stars, but we want to play nice instruments. So today's review is going to be for one of those instruments that maybe some of you are like, been thinking about getting. It's a bass. It's not the Rickenbacker. I've already done reviews on that. It's sitting behind me. You can't see it. You're about to in just a sec. Um, this is a gorgeous instrument. It has a unique voice. It has its own voice. There's no other bass on the planet that sounds like this one. Anyway, let me grab this thing here. The Gibson SG Bass used to be called the EB3 and has come out in various configurations. It is a gorgeous bass. It's got the pearl inlays. It's got the Gibson pineapple there on the headstock. It's got the trapezoid inlays on the fretboard. All chrome accoutrements. 2 pickups. 3 controls: volume, tone. The standard Gibson 3-point bass bridge that everybody hates. I don't have a problem with it. Never have. It's a chunk of mahogany neck, Grover tuners, and rosewood fretboard, and a Graph Tech nut. This, I only found one issue with this. I just received it yesterday, so this is kind of a first impressions video. This is probably going to be a 2-parter after I've had it. I'm going to gig with it probably on the 23rd of this month. After that, I'll probably do another video and give you a final impressions of it. But I did find one flaw. Let's see if you can see that. Let's see. Yeah. If you look right there on the fretboard, right on the edge of the fretboard where it's glued to the neck, you see some white stuff there. That is some lacquer overspray. This is finished with nitrocellulose lacquer, and they did a little overspray there at the edge of the fretboard. And there's also, you probably can't see that, there's some spots here where it's not quite lacquered, where they underspray just in a little tiny spots. So it's, I think, what is it? Yeah, I see 2 spots here, one here and one here, where they didn't quite get enough lacquer there. Not a big deal. It's not something I'm going to go, oh my God, because I mean, honestly, this is the quality that we're getting out of Gibson these days. Everybody knows it. If you're buying a Gibson, you got to expect these little things, and it's not that big a deal. It really isn't. It's not something that I'm going to raise any red flags about. I'm okay with it. The rest of the bass, the finish is beautiful. Fit is wonderful. Where the neck joins the body, you run your finger across it, you cannot feel the joint at all on either side. And I've had them where you can, where it's very prominent at brand new. Sometimes, later after everything's shifted around and the finish is cracked a bit, you can feel it. But I've had them when they were brand new, you could feel the joint between the body and neck. This one you cannot. The neck is perfectly smooth. It's very nice. We have a 1.6 inch nut. I believe this is a 12-inch radius on the neck. It's really fairly slim neck. It's not very fat at all. Very fast. It's a pretty nice bass. Like I said, it's got 3 controls, 2 pickups. I don't care what people tell you. This is not a humbucker. Don't let them tell you it's a humbucker. The poles are across the middle, which means there's a single coil going like this around the poles. That's a single coil. This one, the bridge pickup, is a humbucker. The poles are off to one side, so you could fit 2 coils in there. One going around the poles and one sitting right next to it. And what that does is it increases the inductance and it cancels the hum. So there you go. That's what's going on there. Now I've done a little bit of setup on this. I didn't have to do much. It pretty much came out of the box pretty close to the way I like it, but everybody likes things set up how they like it. So I did a little bit of tweaking on it. I'll probably do a little more after it's been here a couple of days and acclimated to the environment here in my room. But all right, let me plug this puppy in and we will see what she sounds like. I'm going to start with the pickups wide open, and then I'm going to do one at a time and the tone up and down for each. So right now the pickups are wide open, the tone is wide open. I'll turn the tone down and then I'll go neck pickup, then bridge pickup, and do the tone for both. Let me mute my mic. Here we go. One thing I noticed, this thing sustains great. right, there you have it. The 2025 Gibson SG Bass. Weighs in about 8 pounds. Some of them are a little less. Some of them are actually more closer to 7. This thing feels like it's probably about 8 pounds, but it's the lightest bass I have here right now. Sounds great. Sustains beautifully. Got a nice round tone. You can get it honky too, like a jazz bass, but not quite. Like I said, it's got its own voice. It's a very unique sounding bass. I want to thank you all for tuning in. Definitely one to consider. I'll be back in a couple of weeks with another review of this thing and my final impressions on this bass after I've taken it out and I've gigged it and I got it tweaked the way I want it and it's all acclimated to the environment, and we'll see how everything goes. All right. God bless, peace, and thanks for tuning in.